बहनों, स्वराज ऐसे नहीं मिला। हर एक का जज्बा था देश आजाद हो, और तब जाकर के स्वराज प्राप्त हुआ। लेकिन अब स्वराज को सुराज्य में बदलना, ये 125 करोड़ देशवासियों का संकल्प है।
So I heard Honorable Prime Minister saying that we have to move now from Swarajya se Surajya, and from there the name came Swarajya Services Private Limited. Once it was Surajya, it was about Su is good, Rajya is governance, so good governance, and the good governance has to be easy for the common man and the public. So that's our brand name is EasyGov.
So as a school kid, I always wanted to do something for the society, to work with people on ground, to help them solve their problems. This is a common thing between both of us, and we have been always talking about it.
So I was working on improving social protection for Australia, and as part of that we built up a logical operating model to make social protection family centric and progressive. I thought that why not to do it for India, and there, right, I wrote a letter to the Honorable Prime Minister early 2015, expecting his reply on the letter with the model to transform the social protection in India. Yeah, so I didn't get the reply, and that worked even better for me, because on that I decided I have to build it. Technology was advancing, analytics was going to next level, and everywhere IT was playing a major role to transform the customer experience. So we thought that why not in governance as well? How can we remove the middleman in the process and engage with the citizen directly using IT? So to understand the reality of the market, the reality of the state of government scheme services, we started with the foot on the ground approach.
A basic skeleton of the website was created.
There we mobilized actually the pizza delivery boys to help us to serve people better.
We tried to talk to some IT people so that we can get that website built.
With a completely manual approach.
So this was a small team which we tried to build. There were 3 people.
We got our first office in Janta Flat.
And this is how we see the beginning of what we call now
EasyGov.
We started with our work in citizen-centric services, be it like you're applying for passport, for PAN card, for driving license, maid verification, tenant verification.
We became the market leader in tenant police verification within 1 year of starting that services.
The focus till now was to enhance the service delivery part for the government to citizen services.
We started with the services but always had the idea to move to the scheme. But for doing a scheme you need a lot of experience. We gained that experience by delivering the services on ground. We understood the nitty-gritties of running a company, and then we moved to the more complex problem, that is a scheme.
So we try to identify what are the areas that need maximum support, analyzed the government policy papers, and ultimately concluded that there has to be a rule engine.
The first deep tech product we built was eligibility rule engine. In fact, the word that we coined that time, we were the first one to make eligibility rule engine for social protection.
I think it is important to mention here one of the success stories, initial success stories that we had in Muradabad. We targeted around 12 schools, and we realized that these schools are not registered on National Scholarship Portal. These schools had no idea of these scholarship programs. 110 students were identified as eligible, and with the intervention we could manage to get scholarship for 92 of them out of 110.
I think one thing that gave me a lot of confidence that it is possible, I got a letter on 26th of January from a district magistrate's office that these students have been given the meritorious scholarship. This fight was for 2-3 months long, but getting a letter on 26th of January on a government holiday from a government office that the scholarship will be given to the minority student was very encouraging. We launched Sahas Takneek Yojana for Government of Bihar.
We had 10 days to deliver the product, and the team got together. We got everyone in the office and we did a thorough testing. The development team did the quick changes and we were able to deliver the product in 10 days.
At the same time, we also did one pro bono project for Uttar Pradesh in the name of Har Ghar Labh. The first project for the government we did with the government of Haryana, and the name of the platform was Har Labh. Har for Haryana, Labh is for benefit.
So this was the first Champions of Change that was happening, in which EasyGov and the area was selected. Then we were the winners of NASSCOM Emerge 50. One important contest that we won was that is Happy City Summit that was held in Amravati, and Nandan Nilekani backed Build on India Stack contest, and EasyGov emerged as a winner.
The whole story gave EasyGov that kind of a visibility that was required to go to the next level.
So while companies come and go, we are here to stay.
So I joined EasyGov about 4 years back. That time we were about 40-45 people in total. We have reached a number of 80. We had one client in Haryana, now we have about 8. But I think the biggest growth part for me, or the change, has been that we have now become an organization which is geared up for the future.
So like any startup journey, the first part is always about understanding the problem, right? And developing a solution. Then you perfect the solution for different scenarios. So the past one and a half year is more about how we can make product as close to what the citizens and the governments are looking for.
So our solution matured for eligibility. We were doing thousands of eligibility check. Then the time was there to make the journey from empowerment to fulfillment.
We have been able to develop a product which is now world class. Right? We have done a large number of integrations. We have spent a lot of effort to make the product more market ready, to make the product more robust, and we are now closer to our vision than ever before.
Suvidha, we started with eligibility rule engine that we took it to the level that people can apply from that from eligibility to application. Later on, we got a contract for end-to-end. In last month alone, we disbursed close to 40 crore to the eligible, verified and needy beneficiaries. The whole model, the futuristic model of social protection is implemented in Karnataka in Suvidha.
One of the advantages that we have being part of the MyGeo ecosystem is that we have the power of reaching to the maximum number of people, and this is where this livelihood track becomes very interesting, because with the kind of subscriber base that Geo have and the capabilities and efficacy of the platform that we have developed, I don't see any reason why we cannot become the app for the future.
We clocked 70 lakh visits last month. We are also now venturing into livelihood track with the help of a MyGeo, where we are connecting the story of social protection. That social protection vision is to make people less reliant on it.
The importance of social protection, as I said, post-pandemic has increased, and platforms like EasyGov can actually help government in ensuring that we are able to maintain the fiscal discipline while delivering the benefits to the most needy people.
We look forward to doing our bit every passing day. We look forward to building on this product, redefining the way social protection is imagined, viewed and delivered.